My name is Herb with Arctic Air Conditioning. We are going to discuss today the importance of doing preventative maintenance on both your heating and air conditioning systems and what's included in those maintenances. All right, on that heating maintenance, first and foremost, we are going to change that filter for you. Homeowners, you should be changing this filter depending on the type of filter, one every month, every 3 months, once a year, depending on that filter again. That is something that you can do. Second and most important, we will be cleaning your flame sensor. Every modern day furnace that is out there now, the last 20 years, has a flame sensor and must be cleaned annually before the heating season. Next, we're going to check your burner compartment and your heat exchanger, make sure the integrity is well on all that, and clean them and brush them out and vacuum it if necessary. Next, after that, we'll check all your electrical connections from low voltage to high voltage and check all your safeties and make they are in proper order. After that, we will wipe down the furnace and vacuum any debris that may have collected inside that furnace. Then we're going to start the furnace up. Watch it run, see those burners fire up, make sure they stay in its proper position once the system is up and running. Then we'll do a carbon monoxide test around the furnace, and after a few minutes of runtime, we're going to come up into the living space and make sure there's no CO up in your living space. And then cycle the system off and watch it finish its operation. That's about it for our heating for a warm air furnace. The benefits of getting that furnace maintenance. Number one, it's going to prevent future breakdowns. Very often, a breakdown is just because a homeowner didn't have a maintenance done on the furnace. 2, it's going to increase your longevity on the furnace. 3, you will have more energy efficiency because the filters have been changed. The system has been cleaned out properly and it is all working good for you. And finally, you bought that new piece of equipment. You want to keep it like the day you purchased it. Nice, clean, and new. Do we not change the oil in our cars? Do we not wash our cars? Same thing, you made this investment in this piece of equipment. Now let's keep it that way. Now we're going to discuss that AC maintenance. Crucial that we get an AC maintenance done as well as your furnace. First thing, we're getting into either your furnace or your air handler, depending on what type of system you have. Obviously changing the filter. After that, we are going to blow out and flush your condensate drains. You don't want water on your floor. You don't want water coming through your ceilings. So by us cleaning those drains out, that will prevent that. Next, we will check your blower housing, the drain pan, wipe all that down, and check your electrical connections both in the blower motor, in the furnace, and on your thermostat connections. That's up in that air handler or down at the furnace, and wipe the whole thing down. After that, that's about it for the inside unit, whether it is a furnace or an air. Then we get outside, we turn the system on. Before we actually get it running, we will do what's called, every AC unit has a capacitor in it. We are going to check your capacitor. This gives the unit a boost on running for both your compressor motor and your fan motor outside. Once that is checked, we're going to check all your electrical wires on that to make sure there is no burnt wires, loose connections. That could cause a burnt wire and a nuisance breakdown for us. Then we're going to start the system up, put our gauges on it, refrigerant gauges that is, and see what kind of pressures you're running at. Your refrigerant should be at proper levels. We have several ways of testing that, and we will do that. After that, we'll do an amp draw on your compressor motor and your outdoor fan motor to make sure they're not struggling and there's no issues with them. At the end of all this, and we're confident that the system is operating properly, we will clean your outdoor condenser coil with a hose to make sure that stays clean for the season for you. If that coil gets dirty and running in a hot day, in our dog days of summer, that's like us going out and running with a hoodie on. We wouldn't want to do it. the air conditioner surely doesn't want to do it, and it creates too much strain on the system, therefore you are not going to be cooling, which would cause problems for you. That is our basic AC maintenance for you. All that being done, you should run properly through your cooling season. Let's discuss the benefits of that AC maintenance that you just had done. We're going to extend your lifespan by having that maintenance. It's going to increase your efficiency of the system. It will stop those untimely breakdowns that you do not want when it's really extremely hot out. And one last one, it's going to improve your performance and the way the whole system works and comfort for you on those hot days. Now, in conclusion, thank you for taking your time to learn about HVAC maintenance. If you have any questions, please give us a call here at Arctic Air Conditioning.